Manchester City, Ilkay Gundogan, his agents were in Manchester in the last 24 hours. The conversation Gundogan Man City is going very well. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Guys, many movements on the market from Chelsea to Man United, Arsenal, Barcelona, Real Madrid and others. Guys, many things to mention. Let's jump into it together. So guys, welcome back here on my channel. We are ready because we are entering into the final 9 days of the summer transfer window, and trust me, it's crazy busy out there with many things happening in several clubs, with many movements. And so let's start with Chelsea, as always, very busy in this case with the outgoings, because first of all, in terms of signings, João Felix is done, is signed. João Felix is new Chelsea player, 100%. Conor Gallagher is new Atletico Madrid player, 100%, already training with the team. So everything is okay on that deal. Armando Broja leaves Chelsea and goes to Ipswich Town. The deal is done, the here we go from yesterday is confirmed, is a loan with an obligation to buy clause in case Ipswich will avoid relegation and continue in Premier League for next season. The total package is worth more than £30 million from what I'm hearing. So this is the agreement. Broja said yes, he's on his way, medical today, and so then everything will be official for Armando Broja to Ipswich Town. Don't forget that Chelsea are also, from what I'm told, very close to selling Romelu Lukaku to Napoli. The agreement is very close. Napoli director will be in London again this week to close the deal for Romelu Lukaku, but all parties involved, player side, 3-year contract with Napoli already agreed, Napoli and Chelsea, they all believe the Lukaku deal will be done with Napoli. So, new round of talks very soon, with Napoli director traveling to London this week, but the expectation is for Lukaku to go to Napoli. So Broja is going, Lukaku is going, and we know Chelsea have a lot of work to do also to clarify situations like Sterling, Chalobah, Carney and many others, including also Kepa. But first of all, important to say that today they fix the situation of Armando Broja. In terms of movements in London, also guys, keep close eye to Arsenal, because for Mikel Merino, we know the expectation is for the deal to happen. It's just about working on the details of the deal, but Arsenal are very relaxed and confident to see Mikel Merino as a gunner before the end of the summer transfer window. And then some players could leave. We know about the situation on Ketia. There is still a possibility with Nottingham Forest interested. Let's see what's going to happen. But also Aaron Ramsdale. For Ramsdale, guys, we have many rumors. But what's important to say is that Ramsdale has several possibilities. There is interest from Bournemouth, because Bournemouth will not sign Giorgio Mamardashvili anymore in the Liverpool-Valencia deal. So Bournemouth are looking for a goalkeeper, and Ramsdale is an option. Wolves are also keeping close eyes to the situation of Ramsdale. As of today, Arsenal are rejecting all the loan proposals. They want a permanent transfer or a loan with obligation almost guaranteed. Let's see if they can find a solution, but in any case, sources in the industry believe that Ramsdale will leave Arsenal before the end of the summer transfer window. So negotiations will continue, and there is a concrete possibility to see Ramsdale leaving. Arsenal already have an agreement with Joan Garcia. Garcia is a Spanish goalkeeper. He won the gold medal at the Olympics with Spain. He's playing for Espanyol, and he has an agreement with Arsenal. So there is an agreement in place on the contract. Now working on the club-to-club deal, but that's not going to be a problem from what I'm hearing. So Arsenal are basically waiting to see what happens with Ramsdale. As soon as Ramsdale leaves, if he leaves, they will be ready with the official bid for Juan Garcia, who already said yes to Arsenal. So this is the plan, this is the expectation. And I told you that Mamardashvili is no longer going to Bournemouth, because now the negotiation Liverpool-Valencia is for Mamardashvili to stay at Valencia on loan. So instead of going to Bournemouth for 1 season and then Liverpool in summer 2025, Mamardashvili, who already said yes to Liverpool and yes to the possibility of staying at Valencia on loan, is close to Liverpool, always for summer 2025. Alisson will be the goalkeeper for this season, but Mamardashvili would stay at Valencia for 1 more season on loan. The player has decided. Now the two clubs are completing the final details of the deal. There is still something to sort between Liverpool and Valencia, in constant contact to make it happen, so negotiations are ongoing. Valencia are optimistic. There is still some work to do, but Mamardashvili is close to Liverpool, and Bournemouth are no longer part of this story. So let's follow this one, because it could be really busy. Meanwhile, for Liverpool, Sepp van der Berg set to leave the club. The final package will will be even more than what Liverpool fixed as a fee. They wanted £20 million, but then they had several proposals, and so they will make £25 million for Sepp van der Berg. There is Bayer Leverkusen, there is Brentford, both clubs are pushing. Let's see who's going to win the race, but for sure one more outgoing is imminent for Liverpool. Then, guys, important also to mention other situations, including Manchester City. Ilkay Gundogan, his agents were in Manchester in the last 24 hours. The conversation Gundogan Man City is going very well. Barcelona will let Gundogan leave as a free agent. So Gundogan will not leave for a transfer fee. What I'm hearing is that Barca have been clear with Gundogan. You have to leave, and we are prepared to give you the famous Carta de Libertad. So basically, Gundogan will be able to leave on a free transfer. It's on Gundogan and Man City to reach the agreement. It's not a financial conversation. It's a personal conversation. So Gundogan wants to decide together with his family what he wants to do, because he also has some possibility in other countries like Qatar, Saudi. So it's on Gundogan to decide, but Manchester City interest is very genuine. They are confident to make the comeback happen. And also, Pep Guardiola wants Gundogan. Pep Guardiola said yes to Gundogan return. Pep really believes that he could make the difference for Manchester City. And so now it's on the two parties to close this deal, but Gundogan will 100% leave Barcelona. It's going to be a permanent transfer. It's going to be a free transfer, and Manchester City are on it. Who is leaving on the other side of the big clubs in Spain is Nico Paz, leaving from Real Madrid, because Nico Paz will go to Como. Como are finalizing this deal for Nico Paz from Real Madrid. Nico Paz, who is an Argentinian important talent for Real Madrid. He also scored in Champions League last season. Then obviously Real Madrid have many players, so for them makes sense sometimes to let the players, the young players, go and keep a buyback clause to control the players for the future, and this is what they're doing for Nico Paz. Deal around 6.5 million euros for Nico Paz to Como in Serie A. Cesc Fabregas is the manager. Cesc Fabregas is pushing, and now the agreement is almost done with Nico Paz going to Como, and then Real Madrid keeping a buyback clause to bring the player back to Real Madrid one day if they want to do it. So that's the agreement being closed today. Como will also sign Maximo Perrone from Manchester City, loan with buy option and buyback clause, and also Como are working on a deal to sign Sergi Roberto from Barcelona as free agent. They are very busy on the market. And then, guys, let me tell you something also Manchester United, because there are rumors in the last hours on Ederson from Atalanta. Many of you asking me about Ederson. Guys, what I'm hearing is that for Manchester United, the name is one. I know they told you sometimes in July, in August, beginning of August, United believe that it's too expensive, going on some alternative name. No, guys, the full focus has always been on the top target, Manu Ugarte. And Man United remain optimistic for Manu Ugarte. Man United are working on the deal, can be a loan with obligation, as I told you in the last 24 hours, from Paris Saint-Germain, but the negotiation is going absolutely in advance, so they are progressing for Manu Ugarte. Ugarte wants to go to Manchester United. He has an agreement with Man United. He's pushing like crazy to go to Manchester United, and so Man United are absolutely working on Ugarte. Forget about other names in this moment like Ederson, because Atalanta are not selling him, and full focus on Manu Ugarte. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories. I wait for your opinion here in comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao.